So the state of Maine recently accepted constitutional carry or permitless carry as law here in the state. I think that makes us the 7th state maybe in the nation to go with a permitless carry system. Hooray for the rest of you freedom-loving states. We're following your example. We hope others will follow ours. Now, previous to this, prior to this law coming into effect, before somebody could get a concealed carry permit, they had to provide a proof of proficiency to their issuing authority that they were somehow worthy or qualified for this right of self-preservation, carrying a firearm. And this class would typically be a basic pistol class. Now, some people are going to find this very hard to believe. Even though we have constitutional carry or permitless carry, just like we don't need the government to tap us on our shoulder and tell us we're going to die every 7 seconds if we don't breathe, we're also smart enough to know we need training sometimes. And that training, in this case, pistol training, is still widely and readily available. And here at Maine Military Supply, we have several different classes and disciplines, from the first shots fired, before shots are even fired, it starts way back at that level, all the way up to second generation personal protection classes, Utah concealed carry classes, and some really nice ones with new classes coming on board. So today we're going to meet some of the instructors, talk a little bit about the classes they teach, and if you're interested in taking any classes for Maine Military Supply, you can find us at 179 Main Road in Holden. You'll see the MiG fighter jet out in the driveway. That's a clear giveaway, and there's room for you too. You can also find us at mainemilitary.com online. Let's bring in the instructors so you can see their faces instead of having to look at this one, and talk a little bit about the classes they teach.
My name is Ryan Stevens, and I'm the lead instructor here at Maine Military Supply. I teach several handgun classes here, including Handgun 101, Handgun 102, which is our introduction to defensive shooting. And I also do a Utah concealed carry class, which is going to allow you to carry in 34 states across the United States. Our students are anywhere from the new shooter that have never touched a gun before in their life, to people that have maybe been around guns their whole life. Maybe they're former military, former police, just need a tune-up, need to get back to those basic fundamentals. We've got a brand new classroom here, and our goal at Maine Military is to make people comfortable. We understand that people come from different backgrounds and different experience levels. We also have people that learn at different rates, so we try to accommodate everyone here. We have hands-on training, we use PowerPoint. It's kind of a blended learning approach to teaching here, but my goal is, when I teach a class, is to have everybody in the class comfortable and leaving with something they didn't have when they came in that day. Of course, living in the state of Maine, we have about 9 months of winter. So the good news is, here at Maine Military, we have an indoor range and an indoor classroom, so we never have to go out in those adverse conditions. It makes training a lot easier when our students are warm and comfortable than wading out through the snowbank to use a bullet bunker to target practice on.
My name is Mike Vignali. I'm an instructor here at Maine Military Supply for pistols and rifles. Teach the basic handgun safety class. It's a free class on Tuesday nights. I teach Handgun 101, which is our introduction to handgun safety and handgun shooting principles. And I also teach hunter safety, which is the class that's required for the Maine or any state in the union hunting license. We do personal instruction, 1 hour time blocks with myself or one of the other instructors, covering topics on handguns, rifles, shotguns, anything you need help with, we can help you out. Our Introduction to Firearm Safety class, I best describe it as what to do when you find a gun cleaning out Grandpa's attic. What to do to find out whether it's loaded, unloaded, how to properly handle it, how to store it safely. All of the basics you need to know, whether you're a firearms owner or not. It's a great class to give you those skills to handle a firearm safely. Maine Military's Handgun 101 is designed for that person who has never fired a firearm before, or has limited experience, or maybe someone who has had a firearm for a few years but hasn't fired it very much. We give you all the skills from the parts of the gun, knowing all the different components, how to handle it, how to hold it, how to position your body for shooting, how to grip the gun, how to breathe properly, how to sight the sights in properly, and we go out on the range and we practice those skills that we teach in the classroom to really solidify it. Here at Maine Military, all of our classes are taught in a state-of-the-art facility, comfortable classroom, adjacent to the firing range, indoor firing range, so you don't need to go outside and deal with the weather when you're taking our classes. We have a full-time staff that is there to assist you with any of the firearms or ammunition needs that go along with the classes. We provide or have available rental firearms for those that may not have their own gun to bring to class. We can provide that for you. For those people not interested in firearms, we have other options available. We have myself, I'm an instructor for the Saber Defense Personal Safety Academy. That is teaching people how to be aware of their surroundings, how to avoid situations, and then, if they need to, how to properly utilize OC spray or pepper spray as people know it.
There you have it. Some excellent classes, a really cool facility. Just because we don't need that little piece of paper anymore to show that we're worthy of the right of self-preservation doesn't mean that we still don't want the knowledge that that certificate used to represent or was supposed to have represented. That when you get a certificate from Maine Military Supply, it absolutely represents that. And the knowledge is absolutely the most important part. So come on in, 179 Main Road in Holden. You can park by the MiG Fighter Jet. You can contact us online at mainemilitary.com.